Yo, what's up, my mullet sharp here, bringing you guys another video, and today I set up this webcam. I got a new webcam. It took me quite a long time to set up. I still don't have it quite set all the way up because for some reason whenever I open my like the Logitech program, it tells me that my drivers aren't updated for the new webcam. Then I go to update the drivers and it says that they're up to date. I've uninstalled the webcam, reinstalled it, uninstalled the drivers, reinstalled them, all that stuff, whatnot. But anyway, for some reason it works in my OBS. So let me know what you guys think in the video. And if you guys are like, oh dude, it like looks yellow behind you. I did like color correction because it's like dark where I am right now, and I'm already white, like really white. But when I'm sitting here with like the monitor, like literally right in front of me, it makes me look a lot whiter than I actually am. So I try to do like color correction so I'm not, all up on the monitor like ghosting, like that. But sometimes it just happens. All the way. By the way, got this new Mullet Nation hoodie in the mail. I know it's kind of hard to read the mullet part. In real life, not through a webcam, it's a lot easier to read. But you guys can get this Mullet Nation hoodie on PWNITWEAR.com. Use the code SHARP for 5% discount. But anyway, main topic in this video, season 1 playoffs. Jeez, skipping all the way to season 3. Season 1 playoffs, we got third place at. If you guys watched this past weekend, it was in Columbus. Went there with my team, ended up finishing third, taking home $10,000 and I don't know how many pro points, but it was a pretty exciting weekend. If you guys watched, we had some really close games, had some pretty epic comebacks. No pun intended, because it was on the map comeback, and I guess against OpTic we had a pretty good comeback. But yeah, so it was a pretty fun weekend. Kind of disappointing in the end with the way things turned out. I'll explain that if you guys did not watch. Why it's disappointing. Obviously, a lot of teams didn't predict us to finish where we did. We came in as the sixth seed in the, I can't say sixth. That's like too much fucking snake. I'm a snake. I'm a silly snake. Anyway, we finished the regular season with the 6th seed, and we went into the tournament and ended up getting third. A lot of people thought that we were gonna lose to Envy in the second round. People said between us and Prof, they didn't really know. But then if we beat Prof, for sure, if we'd meet up with Envy and we would get knocked out and wouldn't get past set. Turns out that was a different story. We played Envy. We went, let's see, they won the hardpoint. We won the search. They won the CTF. They were up 14-6 in the comeback uplink with 3 minutes left, and we ended up coming back, tying the game. The first overtime, we actually drew out all the time. All the time went through. So many like clutch plays on both ends, from our team and from their team, to not let either team score. And then we ended up winning and finishing it out in the second side. I believe, let's see, Theory threw it. He threw the ball, missed, and Looney or Gunjar were under the uplink and ended up picking it up and jumping in for the game-winning cap. And then we ended up going last map with MV Search and Destroy on Detroit. Went down 4-2 in Search and Destroy, and then won the next 4 rounds and ended up winning 6-4. So pretty crazy series, and that took us on to the winners finals to play against OpTic Gaming. But anyway, pretty crazy series. Looney played out of his mind this weekend, so props to him. I know he was giving himself a hard time on Twitter, saying they didn't really play too well Sunday, but to me, he played great the whole entire weekend. So props to him. He actually, I think this was his best placing, third place. Was his best placing overall. And then let's see. I'm trying to think. So we got to the winners finals. We played against OpTic Gaming, and against OpTic Gaming we went down 0-2. A lot of people were just like, oh, whatever, typical blowout. OpTic's going to win the whole event. They're going to go on to the grand finals and then beat whatever team comes out of the losers bracket. They're just going to smack them around like they've been smacking around every other team. We went to the Biolab uplink, and we ended up beating OpTic in that, and then we went to Retreat CTF, and we ended up beating OpTic in that. And I want to say that it went to OT, and we ended up winning OT in Retreat CTF. We capped it in like, I want to say 40 seconds, and then they didn't get the flag out. They didn't even come close to capping it. We went to last map, and last map in the winners finals, we ended up going 5-5. We actually started out going up 2-0. Gunjar started out 5-0. Great start from him. Gunjar actually had a really good event. A lot of people give Gunjar shit in my chat, on my YouTube videos, in my chat, you know, saying that he hasn't really been performing too well. He performed at this LAN. So, you know, whatever Gunjar's doing online, I don't care. You know, people were saying, I was like, he did good at Orlando, he did good at Columbus. Let's see how he does at this event. Played outstanding this event. So, you know, like him and Looney, I think probably had the best 2 events on our team. They probably went off the most. You know, Theory did good, had his moments. I did good, had my moments. No one really shit the bed. There was never like a map where like you looked at someone and you're like, damn, like, really? Like, you did that bad? No one really ever had that map. But anyway, went up against OpTic. Started out up 2-0. OpTic ended up bringing it back to 4-2, and then it ended up at 5-5. I want to say OpTic was up 5-4 at one point. It was like 4-4. OpTic won. They were at 5-4. I clutched a 1v1 against either Krem or Nade. I think it was Nade shot to take it to 5-5, and then we. Or no. I clutched a 1v1 when it was 5-3. It was 5-3 at a point. Went to 5-4. Then we won the round and went to 5-5. Interesting stat about the match is whatever team drew first blood won the round. Every single round, whatever team got first blood won that round, except for the last round. Looney got first blood on Nate shot. They all did a reckless just middle push. They ran up B Street, ran through middle, and here's how we kind of got caught off guard. I think someone threw a nade or a stun, and it ended up either not blowing up because of trophy system, or I think someone got stunned. I want to say it was a nade, and they had a trophy system, and that's why we thought they were going B, because I think Theory threw a nade, it didn't blow up. We're like, all right, so they're over by B side. There's at least someone over by B side with a trophy system. They actually caught us off guard by running up B side and then cutting through middle. Because I played B. I was over at B when all this was going down. They cut through middle. We were expecting either like a reckless B push or a reckless A push. Was not expecting the mid push. Gunjar, our normal guy, to watch middle, decided to watch. Or I told him to watch A Street. He watched A Street for the A rush because they hadn't rushed A the whole entire game. So it's kind of like, they're gonna do something unexpected. They're on offense, and they didn't rush A. They ended up all going middle, and Looney drew first blood. Looney died. Gunjar died. Theory died. It was all like instantaneous. And the funny thing about it is Gunjar and Theory actually ended up saying afterwards that they hesitated on making a play. Both of them said they won the flank middle. Gunjar pushed up A Street. He won the flank bottom glass. Theory was the B side with me, and he wanted to push through in flank mid cut, I think he said. And neither of them ended up doing it because they didn't want to, You're in 5-5 in the finals last map. It's hard to make reckless plays like that because you can either make or break your team, and no one wants to be the guy that cost their team the match. So we ended up getting first blood. Looney got it. And like I said, they all died. I was left in a 1v3 situation. And it was just bad timing and the fact that it happened because Looney got the first kill. I saw all the red dots on the map shooting. I rotated over immediately to the building over by B, like the top pipe building right in the middle of the map. Rotated over to that, and by the time they did that, everyone on my team was dead, and there were OpTic members all around me. I had to fall down the corner, ended up getting killed, and they ended up winning that. And it kind of sucks because I feel like if we would have won that map, we would have ended up winning the whole tournament. Now, any OpTic fans that are subscribed to me, don't be like, ooh, you still had to win 2 best-of-5 series. Like, it's really hard to lose 2 best-of-5 series, especially if you had like momentum like that going in the finals. You're going. We would have been in finals. Probably would have met up with OpTic. They would have played Denial. Who knows? I mean, Denial could have beaten OpTic after if they would have lost like that, depending on how they kept their composure. Because we got slapped around by Denial. I'm not saying that. I'm not taking anything away from Denial, but like it was hard playing that match right after we lost that. And then we played Denial in the hard point, and we ended up losing by like 5 points right in the end. We brought it all the way back. We came back in the hard point. We were about to win in the last, so we all died. They ended up winning in like the last 5 seconds. So like after losing the OpTic like that and then losing in that hard point to Denial, you're just like drained. It's hard to come back from that. So Denial, they ended up 3-0ing us. They went on to the finals to play OpTic, and OpTic won. They 3-0'd them. But it just kind of sucks. Like different things could have changed, and like TK could have had potentially had their first championship. We've never been in winners finals before. Never gone into a finals with the upper hand of a team having to beat us in 2 best-of-5s. We always have been that team that has had to try to beat a team in 2 best-of-5s, or played like a continuation, or played a best-of-7. We had to play Complexity in a best-of-7 at Columbus Ghost, and they ended up beating us in that. But this has kind of been a long video, kind of ranting. But that's pretty much everything that happened at Season 1 playoffs. Got third. Kind of sucks. Like I said, I'm not saying we would have won the finals, but we would have had a really good chance of TK winning their first championship if we would have won that Search and Destroy. So that was like the biggest bummer of it all, is just thinking that, and how long like we're going to be thinking that. But I guess you got to look at it as like it's good practice for champs. You know, people were tweeting me like, you know, that could have happened at champs. You know, look forward to the next event. Maybe we'll get them at champs. You know, we got regionals coming up. Hopefully that can be another event where, you know, we can try to win that. It's not going to be like a big major event if we were to win it, but obviously, you know, try to go out there and try to win that event to get some confidence before champs. And then if we qualify for champs, go to champs, and hopefully put in work there and win that event. You know, because that's the major event of the year. That's the one that we're hoping to win. And I think with this team we need to work on our hardpoint game. Definitely need to work on that. We could have taken the hardpoint off OpTic. Scumpy showed us why they call him King Scumpy. That was just a bad situation there. But it was a close all up until like the last 2 hills. And I think if we work on our hardpoint game, brush up a little bit on Search and Destroy, I think we'll be prime and ready for champs. And hopefully we don't get the depressing 16th placing that we did last year. But all in all, good event. It was good to be back in you know, contention, like teams, you know, taking it serious, because we got 4th at Columbus. We placed 8th at Orlando. You know, granted we all got sick like the last day. I feel like we could have got T4 at that event, and then we got 3rd at this event with potentially could have been a win for us, but obviously shoulda, coulda, woulda. You know, I don't even think I said that right. But anyway, I think Advanced Warfare is looking to be a pretty good game for TK. I think we all know what we're doing. We got stuff down. We're working stuff out, and we're just getting better. As the more events that we stick together as a team, the more events that we know what to work on and what we need to work on as a team, and the better we're getting. So hopefully we can, like I said, champs can be the big event for us. If you guys have any questions for me down in the comments, sorry for posting so late. I had to drive back to my place. I drove back from Columbus, stayed at my parents' place for a little bit, packed some stuff up, came back here, and then tried to set up this webcam. It took me forever. So getting it back on the regular schedule of uploading funny videos. I need to try to get an Omegle video for you guys. I want to try to get at least Ham or someone from the Goon Squad to help me and do that, because I think it's better when there's more people on there talking and more people to crack jokes. So definitely going to get an Omegle video for you guys sometime soon, and then try to get like a more trolly pub type video, because really over the weekend I uploaded like 3 1v1s, 1 funny video, and then a couple vlogs, and that's just because like I was gone in the event, and those videos were better than nothing, right? So I hope you guys liked this video. If you guys did, be sure to like it, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and as always, this is your boy Sharp. I'm out. Thank you guys for all the support over this past weekend. Means a lot. I do have some GoPro footage from the event. Also, I have like some lost tapes from the first Columbus event where I had that. So I'll probably upload those in like a little montage type thing and give you guys that type of video. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for all the support. As always, your boy Sharp. I'm out. Peace.